Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we're back for some more of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim as not Rewish, Tasha left Desh, well, she's not really the battle lizard. We'll get her a nickname eventually, I think, but at the moment we're here in Skyrim with Tasha. We're going to go over a few things I've done off screen, once I get out the invites. Okay. So, I did a little bit of training on a Horker and got my light armor skill to 60, and I got my block to 60, which is good for multiple reasons. I have made some more potions and cleared out my inventory a little bit. Today we're going to start on a few bits and pieces that is necessary to get ready to spawn dragons in the world. I currently do not have Serana with me. We'll need to go pick her up here in a minute. There's something else I need to check. Hold on just a second. So the best version of Dragonbane comes at level 46. I'd rather not wait that long to get Dragonbane. Honestly, the one that spawns in at between 27 and 35 should be sufficient. How much is the... Hold on. How much is the Daedric Sword? 14. So it's 2 damage less than my Daedric Sword, so it should be sufficient. Plus, I'll be able to smith it once I get Arcane Smithing to some degree, and it has an enchantment doing extra damage. 30 points of shock damage to dragons and 10 points of shock damage to everything else, which is not bad. Like the damage will go up by 2 points to be the same with the Daedric. Yeah, I don't know if 2 damage is sufficient to wait that long. So yeah, we'll go pick up We'll start working our way towards Dragonbane, so that way we have a good sword to use on dragons. We can use the bound sword, but I would like to get Dragonbane before we actually start fighting dragons in earnest. And then I'm also going to go pick up Spellbreaker as well. Spellbreaker is really useful for fighting dragons, and honestly we have been using the Shield of Yskamor for quite a while, and while I like its 20% magic resistance, I feel like we could get a little bit more from the other shield. There's one other thing I want to get my hands on, and that is the Ethereal Crown, so we're also going to work on that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to head over to the Shrine of Periite and get started with the Spellbreaker quest. Maybe I should go grab Serana first, actually. Let's go grab Serana first. So peaceful in Dayspring Canyon. You know, while I'm here, I really have no excuse than to pick up a couple of side jobs. So we'll do that while we're here as well.
While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, we've certainly made it a much safer place for now. I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Let's get back to work.
Hold on, you can't just go to bed.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
You're worried about what we're up against?
Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Who is Florentus?
He's a priest of Archay. Well, he was. It's complicated. He's a little eccentric, but we can trust him, and we could definitely use his skills.
Where can I find him?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he might not like the idea.
Speak with Isran. Isran is upstairs, which is...
Once
Where's
again,
Serrania
the Elder
is?
Scrolls have proven their value.
And you'll get the Elder Scrolls as soon as I'm done with them, but I'm going to need them for a bit longer. But I swear the moment I'm done with them, I will give them to you. Nope, that goes at Dayspring Canyon. That's not the way I wanted to go. Ah, here we go. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Right, so I went over the plan briefly while you were getting set up. We're going to grab a few bits and pieces to help with dragon fighting. Namely, I'm going to grab the... shoot, my brain just did a flunk. I'm going to grab Spellbreaker, and I'm also going to get the Ethereal Crown first before we spawn dragons into the map, so...
Ah, yes. Very nice crown, that ethereal crown.
I knew, and no one believed.
I need to find someone named Florentus.
Who said something?
You know what? Screw it. I'll play. You know what? Since my PS4's on already, I'm gonna start Final Fantasy 7.
I don't trust that man.
Which Final Fantasy?
And I don't want him here.
7.
Good luck. I remember we printed out a guide when we were kids. Oh, you're talking about the remake though, not the new one, the old one.
No, this is the old one.
Oh. Serene thought we'd need his help.
I suppose.
So yes, I will take your good
I
luck.
shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way.
Yeah,
Last
I know
heard
that
of
tune
him, he was
anywhere.
aiding the vigilance of Stendard.
Oh, is it too loud?
He may still
No,
be there.
I heard of the
If you
familiar
can
tune
maintain
is all.
some appearance of normalcy.
Okay.
One thing you might be interested in is that you can actually change the HUD's display color. It took me years before I knew you could do that. So, if you're interested in changing it to red, you can absolutely change all the menu colors over to red.
Watch your back.
Cool. Oh, I've heard a lot of hype about this game, and it's all the fuss is about.
I mean, for its time, it was one of the best games. It's still like a really good game. So. Now, while it is turn-based, there is a matter of like real time to it. So, if you just leave it sitting there, they will attack you. So eventually, like you can't.
Ah,
sit
right. You've
there
got to
and
like
do it.
open the attack. Like, yeah. It's like 13 in that case, I think. That's
Yeah.
very similar.
It was the first game that started using the real-time system, so in battle you'll have this little bar called the real-time gauge. Whenever that gauge fills, it becomes that character's turn. Your opponents also have that gauge, and they're allowed to act when it fills too. So if you sit too long, their gauge will fill, and they'll get to attack you again. So
Yeah.
Do you need something?
So think ahead of what you want to do, and so you have as little time as possible.
precisely right, yeah, and or try not to get in a fight before you get called away. So somewhere.
Is there a way to pause the game?
Not
battle?
in battle. Outside of battle, yes, but not in battle. As far as I'm aware, they may have added that as a quality of life change to the PS5 or PS4 port of it, but the older version did not have a way to pause during battle.
Oh,
Okay, so we need to find the Shrine of Periite. That's Meridia. Periite is up here somewhere.
but yeah, I just finished the Jews parallel.
Oh, nice. Oh yes, I didn't speak about the Elder Scrolls Online stuff coming yet, and I should do that since this is an Elder Scrolls stream. So Elder Scrolls Online has announced their new chapter for 2023, Necrom, which is going to take place in Tavani Peninsula, namely the City of the Dead known as Necrom by the name of the chapter. You know what? I forgot to do something. I was training up my skills and forgot to set myself back to Adept. Another thing I forgot to do. In addition to 2 new zones, which will be explorable during the story, we are also going to be getting our first new player class of 2019, the Arcanist. That's not going to affect the stream playthrough at all because we'll be playing as we wish the Mighty Battle Lizard, and thusly he is a sorcerer, and we can't change his class. So without completely restarting the entirety of the game, which I'm just not going to do. I'm hoping one day they'll make it so you can change classes, when there's in class, you could do a quest which will unlock that class for you to use. But as it currently stands, that's not a possibility. So.
Funny enough, I have a campaign idea. It's a very bad one, but it's an idea.
Oh.
So in this self-help book, someone got me for Christmas a D&D self-help book for Christmas. There is actually a "What class are you?" quiz. It's only 7 questions, but I was wondering if maybe if everyone in the party does this test and has to make a character with those classes in mind.
I mean, it's a possibility. We did that for the April Fool's game with the Drat. We did that prompt where it made random characters, and I was playing a Dragonborn Paladin who sells potions. It's like, have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior, potions? Hold on, I gotta ban somebody from the chat.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, hanging moss. That's the Lover Stone. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
That. There we go.
Thank you. Oh, it's a bear. I'm being chased by a bear. Or in the words of my brother, a burr. I'm like, no, you can't call a bear a burr because you also called beer a burr. He's like, I drank a burr as I ran from a burr, and I was burr naked. I'm like, no, stop.
Your family is weird.
Look, I don't need you to tell me that. I know it already. Ragnan Vault discovered. Trugger! Where is the Shrine to Periite? I know it's around here somewhere. Of course, it would be the Daedric Prince of Plagues and Diseases that gives one of the best shields in the series. Oh, it's a Dragon Burial Ground. It isn't activated yet. Oh great, the bear's back. It escaped. Yeah, but we know for a fact that in March of this year, we don't have the exact date yet, there'll be a new dungeon DLC called Scribes of Fate that we'll be doing with the group. So look forward to that. Of course, there'll be a new prologue, and there'll be various other bits of... Oh, there it is. There's the Shrine of Periite. There'll be other bits and pieces, of course. 2 new companions, including an Argonian, Sharp as Night. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I definitely want to do his story on stream. So I'll be grinding his quest. He probably will like Murkmire quest, which is good because I haven't really done the Murkmire village reconstruction quest on him anyways. And I don't know if I'm going to do the Endless Dungeon on stream. I might do some of it, but I mean, it's endless, so like you can't like stream that forever because you'll never reach an end of it.
Oh my god, this is so blocky.
Whoops, that's not my sword. Oh, okay. Kesh the Clean just helped me kill a wolf.
A wanderer, yes? No, pilgrim, perhaps. You have come to commune with Periite, Taskmaster, and Blighted Lord, yeah?
May I commune with Periite?
Not everyone has the strength required to entreat, my lord. But Kesh likes you, friend. There is a way Periite will speak to us, who will take him in. If you wish to commune with him, we'll need the incense.
Tell me about this incense.
Yes, the incense. Fetch for me a deathbell flower, 1 silver ingot, a flawless ruby, and some vampire dust. Then I will show you how.
I think I have most of that, actually.
Crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of...
Alright, let's go home and check my storage at home.
place where
It's a good starting spot. Oh, they use Drain Vitality? That's not great.
You're home. Wanna play a game?
Not right now, Lucy. I'm sorry.
Ah, it's my love to Is there anything you need, dearest?
Alright, so... Yep, I do have a death bell. And naturally, I have plenty of vampire dust. I have 18 doses of vampire dust. Check the strong box. I do have a flawless ruby. And I have a silver ingot. Yep, we're good to go. That was quick. Yeah. And one of the misconceptions me and my brother made when we originally played Final Fantasy VII is we were under the impression that it picked up where Final Fantasy VI left off, which is why it just like throws you straight into a battle. We were incorrect, of course, but we didn't. We weren't to have known that. Final Fantasy had only just come to the Americas, and like we had no experience in Final Fantasy VI because Final Fantasy VI was only recently brought to America in the first place. So we had no way of knowing that back then. So, did you end up renaming your main character, Joe, or did you just stick with the basic name?
I haven't actually found out how to. I mean, literally, I'm going through the HUD right now.
Oh, okay. Speech to 34, very nice.
Yes? How can I assist?
I have the items you requested.
Ah, have you? Let Kesh have them. Yes, yes, this will create a fine fume.
Oh, I know another thing I should be doing too. I should be taking the lexicon.
That should do. Now, inhale deeply.
I question the logics of doing this, but...
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So let these vapors fill your lungs.
What do you want with me?
I have watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made intrigue me. And I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine.
What task?
I sent a blessing to Mundus, a wasting plague that infected a scattering of Breton villages. One of my monks,
So forget first blood.
Chendor, was sent to gather these afflicted. He shepherded them into Bathardums for me, but has since lost his way. I will not stand for betrayal. I want you to go to Bathardums and kill Orchendor in my name.
What would I gain from this?
The pettiness of mortals. I had almost forgotten. I can grant you a powerful token for this task. An escutcheon of Dwemer make, capable of shielding you from both the spell and sword. Return when the elf lies dead, and it will be yours.
Oh well. If I get to choose my name, I'm gonna use my name.
So you have, mortal. Go now. Kill Orchendor.
Looks like we're working for Perryite.
This land feels twisted. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
I'm surprised your father was not involved with the whole, everything that was going on with the whole, Grey Host. It's like...
Yes?
They just walked right into your father's territory, and he did nothing to stop them. My thankless wife and betrayed her daughter stole my Elder Scroll. And he's sitting there eating blood ice cream while crying, forcing mortals that are his thralls to act out his stories, or his soap operas. And when a character gets killed off, it's not just a stage term; they actually die.
Ow.
Wow, random orcish bow of burning. That's not even bad value. I'd rather kill as few innocents as possible. Right, we're going into the Dwemer Ruin. Bam, 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 bam. It's actually pretty valuable poison. Oh, by the way, I did level up to level 30 off screen. I took the next rank of the increased one-handed damage perk. That Dremora Lord is overpowered. I'm not going to complain though. I feel like my damage has been suffering fairly badly lately. I forgot how long this quest is. For some reason I thought you just dropped down into the ruins, killed him, and then that was it. Like, I didn't realize the entire Dwemer Ruins was dedicated to this quest. These guys are fairly weak. Oof. I say that as he does like a ton of damage. I think this is only the third time I've ever done this quest. Do 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 do. I will never not have the battle music from Final Fantasy VII in my head.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Ooh, conjuration to 82.
Ow.
Serana, don't push me. There could be traps. In fact, there was a trap. Thank you, Serana, for killing me. Can we get some Fs in the chat for Serana for being a dummy? Did I do a quick save? Maybe. Yes, I did actually do a quick save. Thank goodness.
Come here.
Gotta get down to the bottom before Serana triggers the frickin' trap again.
What you want?
I think what I want to do is, even though it's risky, I think I want to put the Atronach stone as my second standing stone. Because with the I forgot to get the Lord Stone back. That's why I'm having so much trouble with these guys, because I don't have the Lord Stone on it anymore. Wow, some of them have. I haven't been checking their bodies. I probably should. That guy doesn't have 75 gold on them. You win.
Who's there?
I'm not so sure I'm going.
Rockenshire has gone down to the aerodrome. He believes some of the old Dwemer machines down there will help him commune with our blighted lord. Well, no, we're still not at our goal yet.
Huh?
Over here!
My
Wow, this is actually really far away from where we started.
knew I heard something.
I'm sorry, but you'll just start attacking me again, even if I show you mercy. It's unfortunate that they're like mercy, and then you actually try to show them mercy, and they're like, "Haha, I tricked you," and they attack you again, and you kill them in one hit. It's like, why did you even beg for mercy? It's like, yeah, I love the bandits that are like, "Victory or Sovngarde," and then you hit them down to a low health, and like, "I cannot best you," and they try to surrender, and then they try to attack you again anyways. Like, why didn't you just, let me kill you so you could go to Sovngarde? Because you have to die in the battle to go to Sovngarde. No, wait, no, that's Valhalla. Sovngarde and Valhalla don't quite work the same. Oh, I found a picture earlier. I forgot to post it, but I thought you would like it. It's Thor is watching Star Wars in it.
Oh god.
He's like looking at a picture. He sees Natalie Portman playing
Oh no.
Padme, and he's like, "What is this?" And then he sees Mace Windu, and he's like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
Oh god, can you imagine the oh god, yeah, no, if you think like if what them watching like franchises where other actors play those roles and just like
Could you imagine like watching the Fantastic Four, Chris Evans as Human Torch?
oh yeah.
It's like, Steve.
You know, until it was pointed out to me, I didn't actually realize that that was Chris Evans. Because it's been so long since I'd watched Fantastic Four.
Well, yeah, I had the same problem at first, but I was like, Chris Evans looks familiar, who's playing,
I didn't have that.
Steve Rogers. I had that moment where I was like, oh, he looks familiar, but I don't know from where.
Yeah, I didn't even have that.
And then I saw a picture of the Fantastic Four for the old one. I was like, oh, that's where.
Stand a chance.
I love how the Dremora Lord is going oof. Do you think that's always been there? Or do you think they added that more with the more recent release to make him more modern?
I don't know. I need to take some medicine and such, so I'll be right back.
Okay, good. Everybody's still here. This better be it. This was a long haul. This is it, yeah. Okay. Fridge.
Damn you!
Here we go.
Got him.
You cannot escape me! The challenger is near!
Burned through a couple potions, but I got it. That's what the potions are there for, though. They're there to fortify my damage. return to the Shrine of Periite. Well, that's done. Also, I didn't see what my, only 77. Oof. It would be higher if I was dual wielding, but...
Gotcha.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Right, we finished that quest. We're just picking up the Spellbreaker. I'm gonna go pick up the Lord Stone again, then we're gonna do the next step, which is to get the Ancient Knowledge boon.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
What happens now?
Go, seek your fate. I will be watching, and perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
Very well, goodbye.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
There we go, Spellbreaker. It's actually better than what I have been using. Okay. Next step is to go reclaim the Lord Stone before we go any further.
Who's there?
Bad time to get lost. That's your fast.
Bounty hunters. Alright, we got the Lord Stone again. Now we're off to the next location. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to drop into Riften real quick and turn in the Grim Supper over to Majol the Lioness.
One snap of her fingers, you could end up in Riften jail.
Oh, there you are.
Worse.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I located Grimsever.
Astonishing. To think you actually were able to reach it, and yet return to tell the tale? Rarely in my travels have I encountered those who possess skills equal to your own. I see I still have much to learn. If you'd permit me, I'd be honored to accompany you in your travels for a time.
Sorry, I've got
I
Serana
still
at
have
the
much
moment.
to learn.
I
Lead
just
on.
don't want you to leave.
I should probably do the Book of Love, too.
Library.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Oh, that's big.
Right, once more into a Dwemer Ruin. We're gonna be spending most of the stream in Dwemer Ruins, to be honest.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Who's there?
Challenger is near!
This place is unbelievable.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous.
Such a library
Glad
as
you
it
can
is,
see.
built to hold the vast memories of the Dwemer.
I'm gonna quick save and see if I can drop down there to save some time without dying. Yes, apparently I can. I just need to orient myself properly that I'm not following the intended course.
Why are all these metal things ignoring us?
Abanchenzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Excuse me, sorry.
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. Did not anticipate a Bungencell's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
And the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan? I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
Oh, I got my flawless ruby back from the other quest.
We shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Let the field mouse run. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Breya. We are closing in on the lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
They should have gone back and replenished their forces before they continued.
We are close now. Can you hear the lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, We'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
I activated the trap by mistake, like a dingus. We got him. First try too. He had Daedric arrows up. Alright, turn the lexicon. Ancient knowledge added. Right, we are done here. Pretty sure this is the way back out. Nope, that's not the way back out. It was the other way. I like how Serana's main method of fighting is to find anything remotely person-shaped and bring it back to life, regardless of how, like, actually useful it's gonna be. Ooh, alright, so that's another objective down. No, we don't quite want to go to the spire. Can't. This one will do. What did you mean by you didn't get Ingrid? Isn't Blue Lion Ingrid's house by default?
You saw my responses after that, right?
I saw something about critical hits, but you shouldn't have to fight her if she's in your house to get her.
Storm, I was saying, I don't get Ingrid. So, I attacked her twice.
Oh, I thought you meant like you didn't get Ingrid like as a recruit.
Well, obviously not. I'm playing Blue Lions.
No, I was like confused by what you meant by that. Sorry.
I was like, what? But like, 30% chance to crit, she does it normal hits both times, which I don't mind. I take that into account. And then 2 attacks, she's got 5% chance. She crits both of them. Eh?
Makes me think of the character in Shadows of Valencia that I dubbed the Crit Factory, because all she did was crit. I've heard Latheria or Lincia or whatever her name is in Golden Deer is pretty Crit Factory too, actually.
Who?
Sure, the girl with white hair.
Oh, Lysithia.
Yeah, I've heard she's pretty crit heavy as well.
I don't know about crit heavy because I used her in my Black Eagles run. But she's according to many, the Death Knight is like she's the anti-Death Knight. She's the Death Knight spray. Just apply touch of fist and your Death Knight will go away.
I'm not a big fan of the Death Knight, honestly. Jarita.
Any particular reason? Besides the fact that he's a psychopath?
It's just a psychopath. There's plenty enough reason for me to not like him, mind you, but... I don't like that he shows up and tries to kill us, and possibly succeeds in killing some of the Black Eagles, despite him being on Edelgard's side, mind you. Because if you're playing on Classic Mode, he could actually kill some of the Black Eagle house, which are Edelgard's own allies. I'm like, did you think this through, Edelgard? I'll answer that question for you. No, you didn't. Edelgard's like, alright, so my Black Eagles looks around, there's 2 people left. It's like, where is everybody? They all got killed because of the Death Knight. It's like...
I mean, I also think that like he doesn't attack you, does he? He only counterattacks you. Or yeah, unless you stop in his space.
I think he does attack you if you get close. If you get close to
Well,
him.
no. That's what I said. But like, he doesn't actually move to attack you.
I can't remember. It's been I've only fought him like the time that I was actually playing through the story, which was I can't remember exactly everything that was going on that time. So.
Well, yeah. And the first time you face him, he stands on his own. He doesn't move. So if you leave him alone, he leaves you alone.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Now I was just thinking, Yuna's brother's gonna have to have a hard conversation with Fullena at some point. Because he's bound to have found out what she did by this point.
Before it's too late.
And some of the soldiers she killed would have been under her brother's command, so he definitely would have a beef with her about that.
Still doing here? Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
What treasure?
It's a long story. You ever heard of a rare mineral used by the dwarves? Supposedly, they had to build a special forge, the Ethereum Forge, to even work with it. The items it made were so powerful, they went to war over it, and the forge was lost. Or so the story goes.
And that story led you here?
I spent my life tracking down that legend, until my damn apprentice stole it from me, and published it all under his own name. And now I can't rest. Not until I have proof. Something to show the world what I discovered, what I did. That my life mattered. But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
I can handle myself.
Sure, that's what they all say. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure.
All right, lead on then. This is where I ended up. It was like the fall. Watch yourself. Since the plague, this place has been stale.
Okay, when I name my shield I eventually make for myself, I'm gonna name it with a B instead of a, so that way it's like right near the top, near the bound weapons. I need to make a ring of water breathing, just in case. Move, guys, come on.
Well, in case you stop being Argonian.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I don't need a ring of water breathing. It's like, wait, water? It's like, wait a second. I'm a lizard. Look, okay, I'm used to playing Bretons, alright? I'm not used to playing Argonians.
Can't believe you. I was being serious as well. I'm like, oh wait, is there a way that they change your race or something? Like a curse of some kind? And
Yeah, no,
like,
I turned in a race change token, okay?
See that thing? Dwarves call them kinetic resonators. Don't see them. At least not among the clans in Skyrim. Just hit them, and they'll do whatever it is they're supposed to do.
Smack right to the
There can be no other end.
Ziffer is further up. Maybe this place is unstable. One thing I am going to have to do is I'm going to have to look up the locations of all of the shards, because I can't remember where they all are. It's been so many years since I last did this quest. There's a Falmer in the water. I don't know why I take a sick pleasure in knocking enemies into the water.
Would you say it's playing Rewish and then electrocuting them afterwards?
Bzzz. Ultimate power! I actually have an ability that's basically Force Lightning. I don't use it very often because it likes to get stuck, and the animation does. But I do technically have an ability that I can just go unlimited power. Make sure to take the antenna. There's Zipper. An extract from a fanfic I was reading earlier. Jenny was waiting for Harry in his office, and one of the Aurors comes in and is like, "Oh, you're waiting for Harry?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like, "Have you heard the legend of Harry Potter?" And she's like, "All my life." He's like, "Well, they say that he can cause dark wizards to surrender with a look of it from his eyes."
Here we go.
And there was even a theme song, and she's like, "I don't believe you." Afterwards, Jenny was like, "Why did I never think of making Harry a theme song?"
She did on Valentine's. She did on Valentine's Day on her first year of Hogwarts.
His eyes are as green as a fresh pickled toad.
Oh God.
Yeah, only Harry's allowed to tease her about that, and only on Valentine's Day. If anyone else tries it, they get a bat bogey hex. Or if he
She
doesn't,
really likes that. She likes that, doesn't she? I likes that as well.
I don't know. I think it mortifies her that she wrote that as a little girl.
Need to talk.
No, the spell. I said she likes the spell.
The bat bogey hex. I mean, who wasn't like to turn somebody's own boogers into bats that attacked and rip their face off?
See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the door should open.
Here's what I don't understand. They ban up the. I mean, okay. They ban a curse that does inflicts a whole high a high amount of pain. They ban a mind control spell, but they teach a spell that literally sets people alight on the first year.
Oh, Incendio?
Yeah.
Incendio's not meant to be used for dueling, though. It's Incendio's
And yet, in this Harry Potter game, it is a dueling spell.
Yeah.
You literally set people on fire with it.
Well, beyond that, well, maybe one of our...
Welcome to the Dragon's Daughter 3. What happened to the Dragon's Daughter 1 and 2? Unfortunately, it burned up. So what happened? I set it on fire. Adventure! Okay, so I forgot there's 5 of these suckers. Okay. So, bottom left.
See if you can find a pattern in the sequence. Most of these locks have a pattern of some kind.
Top right. Bottom right. Top left. Okay, that was not nice. Let's try this again. Bottom left. Bottom right.
That's it.
Top left.
Keep going.
Top right.
Almost.
Bottom center. There we go.
Got it. Hey, watch it.
Okay, another one I was reading, Miss Weasley was like, Harry, do you want to invite your relatives to your wedding? And Ron, Hermione, Jenny, and Harry just start laughing their butts off.
Well, no, maybe Dudley.
So,
What?
it is
Maybe Dudley.
Maybe Dudley.
But definitely not Petunia or Vernon.
Let me see it. Huh. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in. I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Ethereum. The key to the forge.
So what now?
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. 1 for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge. I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
Then what?
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Right. Time to go look for the next, Okay, so 5 is where we're currently at, I believe. No, 1 is where we're currently at. So 2 is Betharzel. I know where that is. Betharzel is... Betharzel is special. It's where in ESO is where we access the Dark Heart of Skyrim. So, that's a whole thing. Hopefully this will lead back out. I think this is the way out. Okay. Dragons were only a legend. Let's forget the fact that 1,000 years ago dragons attacked the country of Elsewhere. Okay, we are looking for Betharzel. Actually, Deep Folk Crossing is probably the location I need to go to. So on the map, I can see the Orcish stronghold. Actually, like about here-ish. Enemies? What enemies? Okay. Oh, these enemies. I think there's a dragon priest at the bottom of this barrow. Down to the village with a pickaxe in each hand. Alright, Deep Folk Crossing. Here we go, Ethereum Shard.
Beat me to it this time. Well, that's the second one. We're halfway there. I'll keep looking. See you soon.
This is where the entrance to Patharum Zel should be, but I suspect that Veranda saw that it was lost to time, so that way nobody could access the Dark Heart again. Which I can't blame him for doing. The Dark Heart is an absolute abomination.
You just climbed up the elevator shaft.
I know where the entrance is. I've already got the location. But there's 2 more pieces of Ethereum I need to find. Muselif. I think I've found Muselif. Or I thought I did.
Another cave. I've spent enough time inside. You wanna go in? I recommend you.
Oh, you're an Imperial. You're fine. Found it. Dwarven storeroom.
There you are. Give me a hand with this door, would you?
Yeah, I like the fanfics where Ron goes to Bill for advice about with Hermione, and Bill's like, why don't you ask Harry for advice? He's like, Harry thinks of Hermione as a sister, so it's kind of awkward for us to talk about, you know, those kind of things together. He's like, I can understand because one of you, if each of you are dating each other's sister, that would definitely be a very awkward conversation. Ooh, level up. Alright, let's put another point into stamina, get some more carrying capacity. We've already taken the last rank of armsman. Let's see, I could... No, I still can't get the last rank of bladesman yet. So I think it's time to put another point into armor. Or I can finally make my shield more effective. Well, hold on, let's check conjuration real quick. I'm good on enchanting at the moment. I'm going to need more points into that eventually, though. Conjuration... No, there's nothing more I can get in conjuration at the moment. So... Alright, Joe, what do you think? Should I make arrows that hit the shield completely do no damage? 5% more damage blocked with the shield, or a point into light armor to raise armor rating for light armor by 80% instead of 60%.
I think like the passive damage resistance is just better. So I'd say increase light armor.
Alright, what's that got our armor rating to? 422. We're getting close to the armor cap.
Thanks again for all your help. That's what, your third? Alright, only one left to go. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, she says meet you there and disappears. She's gonna get the easy way. I have to go through an entire frickin' dungeon to... I'm not exactly sure where this other dungeon is. I think it may be over here. Harry's kind of got problems in that department across the entire board. Come to think of it, because like he doesn't have parents to talk to for advice about things with Jenny. Like he can't really talk to Mr. and Miss Weasley about things he would talk to his mom and dad about, because they're while they are like parents to him, they are Jenny's actual parents. So that would be very awkward. Kind of feel bad for hearing that score. I think this is it, right up here. Well, there's two Dwemer ruins, so it could be either one of them. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I was absolutely correct to where it was. That's kind of strange I was able to call that so easily.
Where's this weapon guy?
Now ain't this a surprise?
See if it's something about a weapon guy upstairs.
Yes, you should go outside, and there should be a staircase up that goes into the shop above the area that you're at.
I don't see one.
It's been a while. I'd have to look at it. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I return.
I
Also,
think
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think I see where to go, but there's this kid blocking the way and I don't know how to move.
So like I said, it's been some time since I did that. I'd have to see it to point you in the correct direction. It's not one of those things
As I said, I can see it, but I don't know how to move the person who's literally blocking the way. They're not moving.
Yeah. Also, I know it doesn't mention anything, but look around for the materia shop. You're going to want to buy cure materia, which is available there.
I already have that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, it gave it to me in the game.
Okay, well you can get more than one cure materia if you need it, so.
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero. Just give up!
Never should have come.
What in the world? Du Fort? You're not supposed to be here. Oh well. I apparently fulfilled a Dark Brotherhood contract without the Dark Brotherhood being dead, so I don't know. That's not supposed to happen.
Where's save points? I've only seen one.
There's only one in that town. Once you get to the world map, you'll be able to. Once you've got to the world map, you'll be able to save pretty much anywhere. But for the time being, you can only save at those save points. So.
That'll teach you.
How'd you find the fight with the Robo Scorpion, by the way,
Joe? By the time I realised don't attack when the tail rose showed up, I'd already selected to attack for both of them, so... Barra went down. Did a Phoenix on him.
You're lucky both of them didn't go down. That happened to me on more than a few occasions when we first started playing it. But we were like 8, 9 when we first played this game.
Yeah, I have plenty of HP.
Yeah. And then there was the whole escaping and the time limit thing. We had a lot of trouble with that too.
Who's there?
we're into the Falmer already. Okay. I'll be right back. Well, this just became my final stream on my PS4.
Why?
My PS5's here.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
I was about to say, I was looking at your stream, like, it didn't, the PS4 didn't just die, did it? And, like, no, okay.
No, my doorbell rang and it was the delivery man with my PS5.
Well, I mean, you can still stream, I still stream on PS4. The only reason I'm streaming on PS5 is because I'm playing a PS5 game at the moment.
Well, I mean, it's going to look a lot better and the load times are going to be better if I play on PS5, so... Like, there's barely any load times on my Xbox S series when I play Skyrim on it.
What did you do? Run to your door?
Well, yeah, I'm streaming. I don't want to lose a lot of stream time if it was just somebody trying to get in the door. But it was my PS5, so... Like, I figured it was probably somebody who locked themselves out and needed to get in. They know they can ding me on Sundays to get in the door, so... I ain't gonna leave somebody out in the rain and the cold on the middle of January, or the end of January, but you get what I mean.
Who's there?
I might be a little bit later than usual to start Scarlet and Violet. I want to get the PS5 updating before we start. So, and then I'll still need to have lunch, so. Trying to catch my breath too. That's where I need to get that to go down. Because that's going to take me to where I need to go. But how do I get that to lower? Here's a button. What does this button do? Oh, dear brother, what do you have there? Nothing. Nothing. You only see air. Don't be silly. I love you very much. Smash. Oops, I guess I shouldn't touch.
Oh god, that's from
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Lab.
Yep.
God, that was such a cringy episode.
Yeah. I just love how Dexter's like, I hate DD, and then it's like anybody remotely threatens DD, and Dexter's just like, I have gadgets for this. I suspect he has a rocket that's specially designed to send anyone who tries to date his sister to the moon. Which is probably going to be Mandark's ultimate fate. There was a comic series apparently where Dexter from Dexter's Lab was dating Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. And Mandark accidentally killed Dee Dee in it. Yep, and Dexter was not happy. It wasn't canon or anything like that. This was a fan comic.
Well, I'd imagine so.
That button is a fiery death trap. Okay, well we know that's not the right button. What about this one? This one? There we go. The PS5 is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Is this the place where I have to remove the bones from the gears? Yes. I remember this now. I got stuck on this room for 3 straight hours one day. I literally watched 6 episodes of Bob's Burgers while trying to figure out this frickin' puzzle. Oh wait, hold on, you were a ranged zombie, whoops. Remove human spine. How did the random bones get inside the gears is always my question. This gear's having trouble, but I can't see where the problem is. Ah, here we go.
Finally found a safe. Oh, blimey, sorry about that.
You're fine, Joe. Like they said last night, no one's gonna blame you for being sick. At least they shouldn't. Okay. Oh, here's the button. Yep. Oh, fudge sickles. I forgot there was a... I forgot that guy was waiting behind us.
God damn it, Trelawney. Hello, hello. Alright.
Woo! Sorry,
Trelawney. Yes, welcome. I knew you'd come. I'm like, yeah, so do we. It's on our class schedule.
Did you get a choice of classes, or did you have to take?
No, we have to take it. It's all set.
See, you're supposed to be able to pick your elective classes.
Well, I mean, it might be the fact that that system wasn't in place for this time period. But it also would be harder to manage. I mean, this is just it's a free mobile game at the end of the day.
That's I want to know what the explanation is going to be for the fact that our character's starting in the 5th year in Hogwarts Legacy. Like, how did they go unnoticed for 5 years? Were they homeschooled instead? Because that is an option. You can homeschool your wizard.
Is it confirming that's when you're starting Hogwarts? Or
yes. Yeah, it
it
confirms that you're starting.
Years?
No, it confirms that you're starting Hogwarts 5 years later than, or 4 years later than the other kids in your age group.
Maybe school transfer, like.
It's possible. Or it's possible there was
it could be Beauxbatons, it could be Durmstrang, it could be, there's confirmed to be one in Japan, so, you know.
The potential, like, what I think happened is that the book that's supposed to record down the people who come to Hogwarts messed up. Like, there's a magic book that's supposed to record every person that comes to Hogwarts, but the spell is hardly infallible, so I'm assuming
I do have another idea.
What?
You can choose your background.
The character creation I saw didn't have any option for that.
Damn.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Yeah, no, they extensively showed off character creation during the preview. Unfortunately, it was an interesting idea, though. That would have been nice. Okay. I thought I already discovered the location of the...
I mean, it could be that your character, you do choose electives, and your character in this game, did choose these classes. Like they just didn't mention it because that's just what. Not everything is up to you, right? Some of it is just the foundation of the character itself.
Are you at school with any of the Weasley kids?
Yes, we're in the same year as Charlie. He's one of our friends. We are currently being Bill only just graduated last year, and he's currently our Defense Against the Dark Arts unofficial teacher because our teacher is useless. That's the excuse for not, because it changes every year. We only had 1 year of Defense Against the Dark Arts classes. And all the others said, I don't even remember learning anything from this teacher this year. And so Bill's just like, I hear they're useless this year too, so I'm going to help you. And Percy joined a few years ago, and Fred and George are first years right now. And already they're making waves.
Well, of course they are. They're the spiritual successors to the Marauders.
Beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
In fact, there's actually a lot of Harry fanfics where she gets with both Fred and George when they find out that she's the child of a Marauder and godchild of another Marauder, and they're like, "We worship you." Have you seen any of those Draco videos I've been posting lately?
I haven't put my earpiece in, so I didn't really bother.
They're hilarious. That girl really pulls off Draco Malfoy very well. Father!
I'll be honest, I just assumed that was Pansy Parkinson.
Come on, let's go and slay. I don't see you anymore. Please open up the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. Father, I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to kill some mudbloods? Or how about stupid Potter? Go away, Draco. Okay, bye.
We actually met Draco Malfoy a couple times.
There with his father?
Yeah, for his dad,
father
yeah.
will hear of this.
First thing he does is steal his dad's wand and tries to get Dobby blamed for it.
Of course.
Because he wants to go practice magic, and they're like, no.
Scorpio looking at Draco. Dad, why did you follow a man without a nose? Be quiet, Scorpio, or your grandfather will hear of this.
You made it, and you brought the shards.
Well, yeah, because I can't take them out of my inventory. Yes, I have them. What now?
Here. The gear in the center is just about the right size. Try putting the shards in, and we'll see what happens.
One, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Try taking it out.
Retrieve the Ethereum crest.
Yeah, also, to no one's surprise, when I was running from Shinra at the end of that first mission, I fought them every time.
Sorry about that. My controller decided to die on me. That's another reason why I had to get the PS5 was because I didn't want to have to buy a new PS4 controller.
It's true. It's all true. Come on.
Sorry, what were you saying, Joe?
When you're getting chased by Shinra at the end of that first mission, I just went fight them every time.
Yeah. I think that's what we did too, our first time through.
Longer than usual. Deep are we?
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Oh great, the torches are lighting up on their own. That's never a good sign.
But the Hogwarts Legacy does look beautiful, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it definitely does. I'm definitely looking forward to the flying around on a broom or a mount. One of the cool things is... Sorry.
I didn't see that. All I've seen is literally just... I saw the combat tutorial, and that's it.
Yeah, it looks
like, I knew I was gonna get it. I just wanted I just want to know what genre to put it under for my wish list. because I divide my games by that, so that's why I had to look at it.
Yeah. The pre-order comes with a black hippogriff mount.
Huh. I have no intention of pre-ordering it though.
Yeah, there's also a there'll be a extra purchasable thing you can get called the Dark Arts bundle that comes with a special arena where you can practice the dark arts without having to worry about consequences and things like that.
I didn't need to know that. So.
Ouch. Shut off the steam. Wait, isn't there like a terrible abomination that's going to attack me here down here? Yay, the steam is gone. That doesn't sound good. The Guardians of the Forge, okay.
Fighters. All right. Here we go.
Well, at least the map's the same, so I know where I'm going.
It's not exactly the same. It'll differentiate after a little bit. Are you at the second Mako reactor?
Yeah.
Mako or Mako? I always...
I mean, it's usually pronounced Mako, the fish, so I just assume it's pronounced the same.
There's the terrifying abomination. I knew that was going to be something. The Forge Master. Okay, I'm going to pop a potion. There we go. Thank you, potions.
There's only one thing left to do. We have to prove this actually works, that this is the real Aetherium Forge.
How do we do that?
By forging something, of course. Go ahead. After everything you've done, you should do the honors.
Forge something with what?
There isn't any Aetherium here, is there? Damn it. Wait. Yes. Yes, there is. The shards we collected, they're pure Aetherium, remember? It's not much, but it'll do. With them and the materials in this room, we should have everything we need.
Do you think there's more Aetherium somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm going to the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay.
After all these years, it's a miracle even this much survived. Make it count. This may be the only chance we ever get to use the Forge.
Okay, I need 2 flawless sapphires, 2 dwarven metal ingots, and 1 more gold ingot to make the ethereal crown, which is obviously what I'm going to make because it's also the same thing I use in, or I wear on the Elder Scrolls Online. It's my headpiece. of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. You know, we're probably going to be taking all of this, actually, come to think of it. Ethereal crown, yes. Oh, it actually increased my smithing to 37 to do that too.
Crown. It's everything I could have hoped for. And with that, it's done. No one could possibly deny what we found now.
What now?
For me, I've done what I set out to do. But you, take that out into the world, and if anyone asks, tell them what we discovered together.
Congratulations and thanks, Katara.
I've waited so long for this moment.
Katria?
We found it.
Kataria, I don't know.
And now, I think I can rest. Farewell, my friend. Wherever your travels take you.
Completed Lost the Ages. Ooh, I got a trophy too. Okay. Time to get out of here. Wait, can't you enchant the ethereal crown? I think you can. There you are. Come on, Serana. Come through the door. I'm gonna lock this place up so not just anybody can access it. Alright, so that is done. So we're going to go and load it with the Atronach stone. Okay, no, so the crown stores the first one that you have equipped, so...
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
And I return.
Welcome back.
Thank
Okay, so if I equip the ethereal crown now, it should store the astronaut stone, and yep, there we go. Now I'll remove the ethereal crown, and I should have the. Yep, that worked. So anytime I want to get some extra resistance to magic, I can just equip the ethereal crown, and I'll have the effects of both the Lord Stone and the Atrodox Stone simultaneously. Alright, so we have 35 minutes left in the stream. I'm going to pop over to Bloodshield Cavern and see if the Hanging Moss has respawned or not. It looks like it has respawned. I can say with confidence, I think this Hanging Moss respawns.
Right, someone set the bomb. Do I just leave? There's no countdown?
You try to leave, yes. Coming to gather some Canis root to make my potions. Yeah, I've set the Ancient Fulmer armor aside because I intend to make that my final set of armor for this playthrough. Just like I did on my Xbox character. Just because I really like the way the Ancient Fulmer armor looks. Alright, let me temporarily equip my alchemy boosting gear. Eventually I'm going to be maxing out enchanting, and I'll be making a set of fortify smithing and alchemy gear so I can make the best potions possible and the best improvements.
Wanna play a game?
Lucia, it's not the time for games. Not right now. Sorry, Lucia. Yeah, Argonians wearing circlets look weird, I might point out. 22% more damage, and I can make 23 potions. Yeah, alchemy just got a huge boost too, by the way. Yeah, you know, it's good timing. The 17% potions only had 3 left, and now I've got 22%, 23 of them, so that's an improvement. Probably what I will do, if I remember to do so, is off stream, I'll actually begin the process of getting some stuff and enchanting it to raise my enchanting level. I have the flawed Varro stones, which are basically infinite use soul gems. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I mean, I'll be able to like farm souls indefinitely. Maybe I should get Azura's Star too. You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. And yeah, with the last half an hour in the stream, getting Azura's Star seems like a pretty good use of our time. So yeah, we'll go to Winterhold and do that. I know we didn't make any like real big story progress today, but you know, getting stuff ready to jump into the story progress without leveling up a bunch is, you know, any kind of power I can gain without leveling is useful, because every time I level, the enemies get stronger and tankier. So eventually you want to stop leveling up as much, and you want to get more power through other means. Summon Mahisi. We ride. Oh, by the way, the PS5 I got is a God of War Ragnarok bundle. I don't know if I'm going to play it anytime soon, but I am going to technically have God of War Ragnarok.
Cool. Yeah, I've got Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you got that one, because Striga would be crazy about that one.
Well, actually, no, that's the only option there was. It's either that or the PS5 on its own.
That was the only option, yeah. Ragnarok was the only option that was available for me. Though they didn't have a regular PS5 available, so I got the Ragnarok bundle.
I mean, there was the option for it on its own. It's just I knew I wanted Horizon Zero Dawn, right? So.
Yeah. Have you played the original Horizon Zero Dawn yet?
Not yet. It's on my priority list. I thought I shared that with you.
You did. It's I didn't read everything on the priority list. So it was so long. It's like I didn't read every single title.
Yeah, I remember. That's just priority list. There's still the games that's not on there after that.
I know. I'm like, this is a priority list.
Yeah. They're all games that either someone wants me to play, something that I got as a present from somebody and want me to play, something that people have played and that's going to talk about, or things I can just show off to my grandparents, like sports games and the like. Because like Nan likes tennis and Quinetta likes football, things like that.
Still, if I find a way, I'm going to inject you with the episodes of Miraculous in your sleep. And you just wake up like, I know everything about Miraculous.
That takes work and experience.
Azura has seen
No, it's like you watch the episodes, but it's like instantaneous.
I know, but the experience.
Is that a horny bomb?
Oh.
Seen my coming, what do you mean?
Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as predicted.
Very well. What does Ezra need?
You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
Okay.
May Azura's magic protect you.
Started the Black Star. I have no intention of betraying Azura. I really like Azura. Trust me, betraying Azura is never a good idea. It's only happened twice, believe it or not, in the history of the Elder Scrolls. The first time was by, I think it was by the Chimer, when their tribunal first stole power from the heart of Lorkhan, despite her specifically telling them don't do this, and they promised not to do it. They murdered Azura's champion and took the power anyways. And so Azura cursed them because... And the thing is, she didn't even curse them for their betrayal. She cursed them for sassing her after they betrayed her. And they were like, you know, we're gods now, we can protect our people. And she's like, okay, well, protect them from this and curse them. That's why the golden skin Chimer became the dark skin Dunmer, because they faced Azura's wrath.
My days at the college, Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my
I was about to say, I can just attack all three of them and they'll take it out. And then, crowd moves. Or he can just create that roster.
Yeah.
You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron.
I'm an Argonian maid. Do you have a problem with Argonian maids?
A few coins for my soul. If only you understood the irony.
Question. Besides stat upgrades, there's no the auto stat upgrades, mind you. There's no level of benefit to leveling, right? Like I'm not I don't have anything I need to spend now that I've been leveling up that I've just completely ignored.
No, your buffs to your different stats and stuff come from equipping materia.
Got it.
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad.
And you'll be tempted just to use like your high level materia all the time. You don't want to do that. You want to level your materia, and then before big fights switch back to your powerful materia.
But don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
Yeah, I kind of... You said that one of the next games that's going to be on your list will be Final Fantasy X, right?
10-2, to be exact.
I'm really excited for that, actually. I really enjoy that. What can that do for you? There's actually a music video opening to the game.
Yeah, I've seen 10 already. I've seen 10 already.
Yeah. I just hope it's not a blocked scene.
Oh, stream list is 10-1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
10-2 is for me play.
Yep. What can I do for you? Did I tell you that Yuna was one of my first, like, crushes?
Yes.
Like, with the heterochromatic eyes and those shorts. Oof. There's a reason my Final Fantasy XIV character has green and blue heterochromatic eyes, despite the fact she's a Makote and it's normal for them to have heterochromatic eyes, but I picked those two colors specifically because they're the same ones that Yuna has.
Gorgeous. I'm glad you're here. Something's not right here. Be careful. Who's there? Over here.
Wait, why is my summoning not working? Oh, because it's Aardvark. Or Arvac doesn't work in places like this. Okay, I was making sure that Serana is still in fact using Harkon's sword. I was kind of worried that she'd stopped using Harkon's sword for some reason. It's been fun to play Skyrim again. And it will prepare for when the next Elder Scrolls game come out. I'll be able to stream it immediately if I can finish it, because we have no idea when the next Elder Scrolls game is coming out at this point. It's still in pre-production for all we know.
Never should have come here.
Listen, guys, it's really simple. Kill the summoner, and the zombie dies. Like it's really simple. Oh gosh, I just realized that if I sell a bunch of rings that they give water breathing, like, how did you enchant these rings? It just shows my character spitting on the rings. It's like, you don't need to know that. Go ahead, try your little spell again. Stormy, front and center, please. Oh, it's an Arc Necromancer. That explains a lot. Surprise!
Yeah, I'd have finished him and get any XP for that. Tifa went down.
Oh, poor Tifa. Tifa and Cloud forever.
Agreed.
My brother's trying to get me to play the prequel game again, which I've already played before, but he wants me to play it again on the new version.
Right.
He's like, Bud, I'm like, what? He's like, you've got to play, you got to play the new release of this. I'm like, dude, it's like I've played that years ago. It's like, yeah, but play it again on the new version. It's like, He's like, I picked it up, and it was 8 hours later before I realized what I was doing. I'm like, how on earth did your kids not, or your girlfriend's kids not kill you in the time that you sat there playing the game? He's like, I don't know, man. Or, kill each other, because he was supposed to be watching.
More souls are needed for the star.
Who's there?
The last one died.
The novice necromancer falls in a single blow. The apprentice necromancer... I should have popped a potion against the arch necromancer. That was dumb. Oh, hey, I actually found a conjuration book I hadn't already found before. Is that a black soul gem? No, it's a soul gem fragment. Yeah, there is a player house I'd like to show off, but I've been holding off on it because it has a bad tendency of getting a effect stuck on you, and then everyone's like complaining for the next forever until you can get rid of it, which is the only way to get rid of it is to do the quest where you read the Elder Scroll. So you have to go all the way through that before you can get rid of that. I need to actually try to do a playthrough without magic. Like, no healing magic, no spells at all, just using weapons and potions. Because I've always kind of underestimated potions. Master Necromancer, well, this is a perfect moment to pop a potion. Got something extra in my inventory weighing me down. Yeah, we're gonna need to make a stop at a shop and or just home and unload some of the excess stuff we're carrying around. I mean, it's probably not helping that we're carrying 10 pounds of Fortify one-handed potions, but No, that was bad. Are we still streaming?
Yes.
Okay, it looked like we lost the stream there for a second.
It did for like a split second.
Take the star. Take the gold off the corpse. Take that. No, I could probably put some stuff on Serana. I keep forgetting that I can do that. Okay.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to trap. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Stendar's mercy. You found it. Azora's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
I understand
Like to think about it.
All right, but hurry. Who knows if Azura is watching us?
Azura is watching us, and I have no intention of betraying Azura. Hey, what?
Azura Star. I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason.
Yeah, we're about ready to lose the the game at this rate. Here, take it.
I will commune with Azura.
This must be the mother I've always heard about.
Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn. Your chosen champion has returned your star. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you.
Is there any way to cleanse the star?
Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion. But I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal.
I'm ready to enter the star.
Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait, there's something different about you.
You can't escape your fate, Malin.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Never should have come here.
Man, they're doing a lot of damage with their fireball spells. Me and my fireballs. My demon hamster chicks. Fireballs.
Oh.
Go. Burn, Scott.
I'm getting
Go.
it too now.
They took out my summon. That's not good. Sauron, we need you. Am I still got Fortify one-handed going? Apparently I have rattles. I don't remember picking that up, but Yeah, I got 17 seconds left on my potion.
Guide me. No, not like this.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed.
I am so glad I gave Aerys that ice materia.
Yeah, she's pretty good with cure materia too,
My
actually.
star
She's
has
really
been
good with magic in
restored,
general.
and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion.
How do I knock one of these over?
You've done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit.
Thank you, Lady Azura.
Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
And we're done. Woo! Alright, well, we completed 2 Daedric quests. We got Spellbreaker and Azura's Star. We did the Lost Depths and got the Ancient Knowledge perk. And we collected all 4 pieces of the Ethereal Crown and formed it. So I think we are ready starting next week. We are going to go to Bleak Falls Barrow, and we're going to conjure dragons into the map. I'm kind of nervous. Probably off screen, I'll do a little bit of a little more preparations, grinding, enchanting, and things of that nature. But next week we're getting started with dragons, so let's hope it goes well. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you next week, everyone, as we continue the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim as Tasha left Desh. Goodbye, everybody.